Does anybody remember this? No? Yes? Well, today we're revisiting the subject matter at hand, the USP. While no, it's not a TM gun, it is licensed though. Also, CO2, that means noise and kick. Lots of noise, and yes, lots of kick. Hey guys, while the USP is not something you would call a new gun, but it is one of those classics that are actually pretty timeless. Now, this review I would like to focus on some of the features and functions that make this particular USP better than some of the more modern offerings that we have today. Now, let's get right into it. While we're comparing this gun to some of its modern counterparts, let's first delve into its ergonomics. The first thing you're going to realize with the USP is the grip is not too wide, nor is it too thin, so it really does enable it to fit a wide variety of hands. While I know there are a lot of guns with a modular pistol grip platform that allows you to swap straps as well as side panels to get you that right fit, this one just fits nicely in your hand right out of the box. Not to mention there is a good amount of checkering and texturing on the grip itself to give you really that added sense of grip security. Finally, the beaver tail is cut not too aggressively where you feel like you're riding up on the back of your gun, but it does provide a good amount of purchase for you to hold the gun and securely point it. Now, the construction of the gun is metal and polymer with a metal slide and a polymer lower frame. On the lower frame, you'll find an enlarged trigger guard, so if you wear gloves, you're good to go. It also has ambidextrous magazine release on this side as well as the other side right here on the trigger guard. Some like it, some don't. Take it how you may. There's also a functional decocker that actually works. And one thing that I do want to let you guys know about this lower frame is this front portion right here. Now, this is the old H&K design for mounting lights and lasers. You will have to find an adapter for traditional lights and lasers that fit onto regular Picatinny rails. If not, you will have to find lights and lasers that actually mount on this style of rail. Moving up to the top, which is the slide, it features traditional 3-dot style sights, and that's about it. While accessing the hop-up is exactly the same as other pistols where you pull the slide halfway back, remove the slide release, push the slide forward to adjust your hop. However, the actual adjusting of the hop-up on this gun is slightly different, and I'm going to leave that to my good buddy Gambit to explain to you guys just exactly how that's done. So if you want to watch that video, click on the card above. I'm using CO2 and 0.2 gram BBs. Now it's time for the shooting part of the video. Usually I give you guys a rundown of how this gun would feel, but since it is a CO2 gun, I want to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to shoot it and show you how accurate this gun is. So get ready for some CO2 goodness. I expect a lot of kick and a lot of noise. I decided to ditch my hat for this part. Trigger is a little on the squishy side, but it's doable. The kick, extremely satisfying. Very ergonomically sound. It's a nice gun to shoot. Again, like I mentioned, trigger a little squishy, but if you get the right cadence, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. To demonstrate, I'm not going to shoot this gun as fast as I can, just to prove a point. Not bad. Hey, you guys remember that video I showed in the beginning of this video with an extremely young Tim and a slightly naked looking Quake, the one without the beard? Yeah, that one. That one's also about a USP too. If you want to check that one out, why don't you click on the card above. Now, in conclusion, what do I think about this gun? I think for what you're getting, it's a pretty fair pistol, especially when you factor in something like the price. This gun is only coming in at $113.99, and for that price, you're getting a classic looking, fully licensed CO2 pistol that is both fun to shoot and you won't feel terrible about taking it out to the field and beating it up. But I digress, guys. Why don't you let me know in the comments section what you guys think? You guys like the USP? And more importantly, what sidearm are you guys running? I want to know all of that, so don't forget, let me know. And for these cool products and many more, don't forget to visit our online store at www.redwolfairsoft.com. My name is Mark, aka Blue Steel, and I'll catch you guys at the next episode of RedWolf TV. Have a good one, guys.